Hey guys, it's Kami and I was quite busy for the past 2 days, but today I will finally walk through the remaining info of the latest update. If you haven't seen the first part, then check it out over there. As usually, let's start with events. The first one is almost constant event lately, plus 100% Combat EXP that will run till 21st of September. The second one is Lauren Family Treasure event and it will run till 12th of October. This event is rather simple. You log in, play for 1 hour and get 10 event coins from an event challenge. And after another hour again, and again, up to 5 times. So in total of a maximum 50 coins per day. Then you can spend 30 of those coins to buy an event box from merchants in main cities, which will randomly give you something from a pool of top accessories, boss set, crystals, weapons and many more. Note that all coins will be deleted after the event end, so exchange them before that. And the last event is Oktoberfest, which consists of 3 parts and will run till 12th of October as well. The first part is a bunch of beers which you can buy once per day for 1 mileage point in a cash shop. So for spending 2 mileage points per day, you will get 5 beers that recover 20 energy each, and 5 beers that grant 20% bonus skill and combat EXP for 30 minutes on use. They are definitely worth their price. The second part is simply the decorations in the world. And the third part is an event quest chain which you can start from Artemio Fiaza NPC in Velia. In the process of completing all those quests, you will get house decorational item, a bunch of beers and some food. Now let's check the remaining skill changes. So firstly, Ranger, Blader, Plum. Right after the update went live, there started a whole drama with some bugs related to wild crafting, and then web storage went down, and then channels, random disconnects and some other issues. Basically, in the end, games have rolled additional maintenance to fix some of those issues, and then again additional one, and anyway, back to the point. Here you can see a serial code that will grant you 4 games apology and 2 boxes from the Lauren Family Treasure event, which I have mentioned previously in this video. This code will be valid till 21st of September. Alion's Grace will now be family bound instead of character bound. Increase the gained combat EXP at level 50 and above. Now maximum diving time is kept at 60 seconds. Stamina cannot be restored in the water by some command input. I have already tested it, just press Q while you're doing nothing in the water and you will see this sort of animation. Change the color of hostile players' arrow effects. Modify the escape function so that the character will not be moved rarely to some abnormal position during its use. A couple of minor changes. Added Explorer's Compass parts to Titium. Added Map of Travelers to Naga Sanctuary. Added a couple of new production clauses. A couple of other changes related to Map of Travelers. Now right-clicking on some items will open the corresponding window, like for example clicking Blackstone will open the enhancement window. A couple of food-related items were added to production notes. Desert Tent will now be sold at Valencia Stable NPC's shops. Added a couple of new top accessories. Added Bait of Chicken, a farming-related item for garden. Minor changes and fixes. As usual, price changes. Change the maximum stock numbers for registration on the market of various items. Silver key can now be sold on the market. Remove 10 silver fee for the item registration on the market. Completely revamped market layout. Quick drop-down list is now more versatile. More sections, and for example fragments of memories are now in Blackstone section. Also some other minor changes related to the market. Added red battlefield status which will display some of your stats in the battlefield window. Added various fishes to Imperial Delivery NPCs, check out the text under the second and third dots for more information. Now there will be no waiting time to sell items to trading NPCs after switching the channel. Change the trading item prices and increase the gained trading EXP for masters and above. changed the calculation for trading item distance bonus and kept it at 150%. Minor changes related to some of the cooking ingredients. Now farming items growth is kept at 200% instead of 120% as it was previously. There is no information if 200% outcome will be worse or it will be the same as it was previously with 120%. I guess we will need to find that out. Few minor changes. Now guild that holds one territory cannot build fort on another territory. Now you cannot repair wooden gates and fences in the node wars, but you can still do so in the castle sieges. And a couple of other minor changes related to node and castle wars. Now for a limited time you can exchange your camouflage costumes for pearls if you have bought it with pearls previously. Those that you have bought on the market or received as a gifts are excluded from this offer. If you want to exchange it, you will need to contact GMs, and then they will be able to verify if you have really bought it with the pearls. It's not like those costumes are useless now or something like that. No, it's just that now Camouflage Awakening weapons will be included in the set, probably for the same amount of pearls as it was previously without them. But I'm not entirely sure about the pricing, so don't take my words on that. Added new node. If I'm not mistaken, that is the port on the new continent at the top left corner of the map. I haven't had the time to travel there yet though. A couple of minor changes, fixes, and now you can search nodes on the world map by the guild names that holds them. Added small elephant mount. Minor changes, new sound effects and messages, all related to mounts. Added guild craftable items that restores 50% of elephant stamina and a couple of minor changes related to the guild. Changed various stats for various mobs from various locations. Pause this video for more useless various details, since there are no numbers. Added a couple of new elite mobs in various locations of Valencia. Changed the position of one NPC and a couple of other minor changes related to other NPCs, like icon change on the map. Changed a part of the tutorial quest. Added the ability to get the location of the next quest in a quest chain. Added a couple of new quests and some quests got changes. Now if the character is below level 50, then the first reward item of the quest will be automatically selected. Resorted some knowledge positions in the list. Fixed issues with acacia and cypress trees knowledge. Various UI fixes and changes, including the close of item preview window when the mouse moves away from chat, renewed quest window, and the actual character faces on the character selection list. Now a part of Adventure Time you can also see your daily time spent, and a couple of other minor UI and pet related changes and fixes. Cash shop items. And that is finally it for this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.